Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Charissa, a registered dietitian and founder of The Roasted Veggie, where I teach women how to feel their best by finding their healthiest food balance. In today's video, I'm going to break down the three major macronutrients, so your carbs, proteins, and fats, and explain why a balanced mix of all three of these is crucial for your overall health and feeling good. And I decided to make this video because I often get asked how to start eating balanced and what exactly do I need to eat in order to eat balanced. So today I thought it'd be a good idea to share a visual guide to help you create a perfectly balanced plate, making it easier for you to understand and apply this to your everyday life. So let's dive in. Starting off with carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are our body's and our brain's preferred source of fuel. And the general recommendation is that 45 to 65% of our overall diet and calories be from carbohydrates. And carbohydrates come in two forms: simple carbs and complex carbs. Simple carbs provide that quick energy, and that's because they're already in such their simplest form, so it's easily passed through our digestive system and absorbed very quickly and giving us that really quick energy that we need. And this is really ideal for powering your workouts. On the other hand, complex carbs are pretty complex molecule-wise. They have to be broken down a bit more to get to that smaller particle size in order for us to absorb it. So it actually releases sustained energy for us, which can be very advantageous for activities like studying or working at your desk all day, etc. And the big gist is that not all carbs are created equal, so you can choose which carbs best aligns with your goals and activities. The second macronutrient we will be talking about is protein. So a general recommendation is to have about 10 to 35% of your total calories in your diet made up of protein. And it plays a crucial role in repairing our cells, protecting our immune system, and building our muscle mass tissue. So building those strong muscles that we all want. And one of the most interesting things about protein is that it is the most satiating macronutrient, which means out of carbs, fat, protein is the one that really helps us feel full and satisfied after our meals. So if you find it kind of difficult to stick with your portions, or you feel like you're overeating a lot of times, consider seeing if that meal or snack has some protein in it. If not, add it in and see how you feel afterwards. Now, moving on to fats. Fats are an essential part of our diet as well, and it should comprise 20 to 35% of your overall caloric needs. They support brain function, fat-soluble vitamin absorption, and hormone regulation. And there are 4 types of fats. There is monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, saturated, and trans fats. And keep in mind, there's a lot to be said about all of these macronutrients, but since we're talking about all of them today, I didn't want the video to be literally a 2-hour lecture. So if you want more of a focus on specific macronutrients, I can make separate videos on that. Just let me know in the comments below. The main point is essentially say that it's important to get a diversity of different fat sources from animal sources and plant sources in order to feel your best and improve your health. So now that we know the importance of all macronutrients and why we need a combination of all these three to really promote our health and feel our best, how do we take that information and put it to our plate? So this visual guide will help you see, because I'm all about the visual learners. Sure, we know all of this stuff is good for us, but how do we actually apply it to our lives? Well, this guide will help you see what a well-rounded, balanced plate looks like, making it easier to incorporate all the macronutrients into your daily life. So visually, we want about half of our plate to be full of color. So that can be your fruits and vegetables, and it could be literally any vegetables or fruits that you enjoy eating. The main point is you're getting that color in there, which provides the fiber, the micronutrients, so your vitamins and minerals that all support your healthiest self. And then we want a quarter of the plate to be your proteins, and it could be animal-based proteins, plant-based proteins, or even a mix of both. Sometimes I like to do that. But whatever you decide, just make sure there is a protein source on there. And the other quarter of your plate will be more starches. So your starchy carbs. So it could be your starchy vegetables, potatoes, corn, or your grains. So you can have like some rice, bread, whatever you like. And then keep in mind, this visual doesn't necessarily have a fat source on there, but you can add a fat source like avocado, top that, on your plate, or have it on the side, or even cook your vegetables, cook your proteins and some fats, and that'll definitely get you to that percentage that we're kind of looking for. Not to mention, whenever we have these fat or even flavor enhancers, so like dressings or sauces or spreads, it can really boost that satisfaction that we all are looking for whenever we eat, as well as really good flavor. And that's it. Now you know the importance of all the macronutrients and how you can build a perfectly balanced plate. But remember, it's all about finding that balance that works for you and your body. So if you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe, follow for more nutrition tips and balanced eating advice from a registered dietitian. And as a special gift to you, I've actually created a free guide that explains everything that I said in this video, as well as give a detailed list of foods that fall into the carb category, fall into the fats category, and the protein category, because sometimes it can kind of get confusing. Like, is this a carb? Is this a fat? Is this a protein? I don't even know. But you don't have to worry about it because I created a free guide for you so that you don't have to second guess yourself and you can just plug and chug and create flexible, balanced meals that you enjoy. The link to the guide is in the description box below. Also, if you need personalized guidance on finding your healthiest food balance, don't hesitate to book a call with me. The link to book a call with me is also down below. But that's it. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.